let's talk about the next thing I know a lot of you have asked about, VMforce, enterprise Java apps. How do I move my Java developers to the cloud? I have a lot of Java developers. In fact, there's 6 million in the world. How do we move them? So we partnered with VMware, our good friends, to deliver VMforce. And VMforce allows enterprise Java developers to use the tools that they know and love, like the Spring Framework, the Eclipse IDE, build the apps they know and love, and then move them into our cloud. And we're thrilled to announce today that VMforce is now in private beta. It's live, it's running. We're moving 100 customers and partners to it. If you're not part of that program yet, don't worry. You're going to have a chance to experience it live in Moscone West at our lab. And to show you, our beta customer number 1, to show you what they've built on VMforce, we want to welcome our good friends at Accenture and their CTO, Paul Daugherty. So Paul, come on stage.
I was feeling good, but now I'm feeling great. Best ever, and you know I don't exaggerate. This moment is a moment I'll appreciate.
Hi, George. Great to be here.
It's great to be here, Paul. It's great to have you. Paul, now you were here a year ago, and the big news a year ago was the introduction of the Force Factory. The idea that you guys were going to have a whole set of resources out there to build Force.com applications. Where are you with that now?
Yeah, we announced it last year. We've made great progress with Force Factory in the last year. We've delivered for dozens of clients, and we've really scaled out and built up the capability to deliver better, faster, and cheaper through our factory-based model. We've really scaled up our India capability. We've rolled out new factories in places like China and Japan so we can serve the needs of our global customers.
Now, when we introduced VMforce earlier this year, you guys got to us right away and said, we want to be the first ones in. And so now you've experienced VMforce. What has it been like?
Well, it's great. I'm a Java junkie, so this has been a particularly exciting one for me. Also a Ruby junkie, so I'm very excited about the Heroku developments as well. And for Java, with Accenture, it's a big platform for us and for our clients. We've got 30,000 Java developers within Accenture that do thousands of projects, writing tens of millions of lines of Java code every year. Yep. So the ability to take that Java community that we've got and the Java applications our clients have and connect that into the capabilities of a cloud platform, Cloud 2, and Force.com is a tremendous opportunity for us and our clients.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure everyone would love to hear more about VMforce, but they probably want more to see it. Yep. Can you show us the app you've built on VMforce?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a look. So we're going to pull up the app here. And what we've done is we've developed a trade promotions application. And I'm sure most of you aren't experts in trade promotion management, but my experience with you all over the last couple of days is I do think you know a lot about beer. So we use beer as a scenario here. And we worked with our friends at Kona Brewing to model a scenario of how trade promotion management in the cloud would work for them using the power of VMforce. Before I get started, though, George, I think you've been working pretty hard here.
Yes,
and it will help with our demo if you're more familiar with the product. So we have a Kona Fire Rock Ale for you to warm you up for our demonstration
fantastic.
Here. So George will help us with the demonstration and sampling the product. But what trade promotion management is really the in-store merchandising and marketing of products. In this case, Kona's beer products. Hey, let me know how that tastes. That's good. And what you're looking at on the screen here is a Java-based application. This is 100% written in Java, running in the cloud. And the exciting thing about this to me is that it's all Java, and we developed this application in 2 weeks. And it might not look like a lot yet on the screen. I'll show you a full scenario here in a minute. But there's a lot of capability in this. There's a lot of data, a lot of analytics, and we couldn't have done this without database.com behind the scenes. And we couldn't have done this without the power and expressiveness of the Java language to run the complicated analytics that are behind the scenario here. And then connecting into Force.com so we can build collaboration to integrate that into the application and leverage other cloud capabilities. So let's take a look at how the application works. George and I will be merchandising some Kona products here. So we're going to go to Chatter first. And the scenario here is that one of our sales reps, Lisa Boyle, is in a Kroger store where we sell Kona. And she's taken a picture using her phone and posted it to the Chatter feed. And the picture shows that one of our competitors has a very ambitious display, and they're stealing market share, mind share from us in this store. And we're losing Kona sales. And Lisa's point in the Chatter feed is we need to do something about this. And trade promotion management is really a collaborative application. So you can see Casey from advertising weighing in that, hey, we've got some great new brand copy and media that we can leverage into this promotion. Yeah. And then we see Chet from product management saying, hey, we've got some promotions in place, but we really haven't leveraged in-store displays yet. So let's come up with something to really knock that competitor out and increase our sales. So let's go back to the application here. And we're going to go to the trade promotion application for the Kroger store that Lisa's in. We're going to bring up the trade promotion applications and model a scenario here. And this is where it gets really interesting for me, because we're going to click and create the promotion here, and you see some calculations happening. And these bars look pretty simple on the screen. But what's happening here is actually a lot of really complex calculations. We've got a lot of data, things like Nielsen industry data, real in-store data from this particular store, historical data on how our trade promotions have run. And we're combining that all, running Bayesian analytics, a lot of complicated analytics in Java. And we're optimizing around sales volume, ROI, and revenue to pick the best scenario to help lease out and increase our sales in the store.
Bayesian analytics, partofforce.com. It's very exciting. Thank you very much, Paul. Let's give Paul a big round of applause and thank our friends at Accenture for a great demonstration.
Thanks a lot, George.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Paul Daugherty. Fantastic. Very exciting. VMforce, I know a lot of you have been asking about it, and we're very much looking forward to delivering it in general availability next year.